Okay, so here is the Jill Scott. It is, I love this color. You don't know how many compliments I've gotten on this color. And it's funny because I told you guys I was scared of the big hair because I'm a tall girl. I'm like 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", and I'm a plus size diva and big hair. So, I really don't. But when I went, it was funny when I went to church. I was walking slow, like, oh Lord, child, you need to take this thing off, But then I said, no, I like this. I made it. What happened was I made one first for a customer, one of my favorite customers. If you're watching, hi. And I would have never thought to do this color. Hers was a 3330. And I was like, I don't think that's going to look right. But when I saw hers, because what I do, I ask permission sometimes, and then I just put it on just to make sure it'll fit the head. Because some people are like, oh, it don't fit the head. And, whatever. I put a stocking cap on and everything. I'm not going to, get it like that. And I said, this is a really nice wig. And I said, I don't think my husband's going to like it because it's so big. And he was like, wow, that is nice. So I made one like 2 days later. I was like, I'm going to save my little money. I'm going to get my own hair. And I'm going to make me one. And I made it. And I went to church. People was like, oh my gosh, you look like a model. I wish. But I just was like, oh, I love it. And it went with so many of my looks. Like I could wear it for a casual look. Just casual. I can dress it up and look funky. I went to my husband's cousin's wedding. I had a black dress on. Matter of fact, from the photo shoot, you see the black dress, and I didn't wear those earrings. I just wore hoops and these shoes that was kicking my behind. And I thought they would be comfortable because they were low, but because they were pointed toe, oh my goodness, they was hurting your girl. And so I went, and the family was like, look at you look like a family. Look at you, diva star, fabulous. My mother-in-law said I look really nice, and I just was like, wow, I'm getting all these compliments. So, and that's the day. Oh, I didn't tell you guys when I went to this wedding. Let me tell you what I did before I tell you about this wig. I always try when I meet superstars. Like I hung out with Boys II Men. I was pretty good with Boys II Men. I was good when Boys II Men was hot and all that. They was out of that. I hung out with them for a little bit, and I was cool. I wasn't that chick. Like, oh my God, you're Boys II Men. I wasn't that chick. And then I met, who else did I meet that night? Oh my gosh, I hung out with this guy that I was talking to at the time, Big Scott. You might have seen him. He was on Dr. Phil and all that stuff. And at the time we were talking. And he does a lot of promotions for, basically everybody. You go to his house, he had one room that had pictures of everybody, fresh print, like from everybody, LL, all of them. So anyway. And I hung out with him, and we went out, and I met so many people that night because I had never been to the club. We went to a club, and I was like the VIP, and I'm dancing with like Eagles players and stuff. I was like, ah! So, but anyway, that was when I was so young and so thin and just so darn cute. But anyway, so I went to this wedding, and I danced. Me and my husband were dancing. That's why my knee hurts now. Because, see, my knee was like, you think you're 21. You think you in the teens and you're 21 and all that. You ain't 21 no more, boo. You're 33. Get it together. Anywho, so me and my husband was dancing, sweating. The wig was, I was sweating, but I was still looking fabulous. My makeup was good. I was so proud of myself. Because you guys know I am not a makeup guru. But I was so proud of myself with my little bit of makeup. And, so we were getting ready to come off the dance floor, and I see these two gentlemen over in the corner, like where the servants were getting some of their food, to bring to the people. And I said, this guy. I was like, I know you. You're on Food Network. I know you. It was Big Daddy. Oh my gosh. And I was like, can I hug you? Did I go pure crazy stalker? Yes. And I didn't even do that with Boys II Men. What is wrong with me? But anyway, he was such a down-to-earth guy. Really great guy. And it was funny because on the TV show, I thought he would be a little bit taller. More like, But he was, average height or whatever. He wasn't short, that short because, I'm tall and I had heels on. And it's funny because my husband was looking at me and he was like, who? And I said, Mike, it's Big Daddy. Big Daddy. And he was like, oh, snap. He was like, I saw you. And I kind of was like, who is it? He was like, but I didn't want to play myself. So Big Daddy was laughing. He was like, yeah, right. So I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I love your show. I know y'all watch Big Daddy on Food Network. First of all, I watch all the black people. Like I told him, I said I try to watch all of them because they don't get a lot of support, like that. And I said, I said one of my family members don't really like the Neelys because they all, but I like them because it's positive. How many times do we get to see positive African American couples? Let's keep it real on TV. Let's keep it real. So now that Barack and them is loving up in the White House, I'm glad that the Neelys be loving up on Food Network. But I love them. And so I was telling him, I said, I try to watch all of you. And the other young lady, what is it called? Real Food? Something like that. I forget. I watch her too. So I try to watch everybody, especially, like I said, I watch a cooking show anyway, but I really try to watch the black shows to give them support. And y'all should too. Let's support each other. So he was telling me, he was like, hey, I just dropped my new seasoning. Can you, check it out, whatever. And I was like, bet, because I know it's going to be good. And I told him, I said, my mom used to work at Jefferson when you worked at Jefferson. And he was like, get out. And I said, yeah. And I said, we're from Camden too. And he was like, get out. I said, yeah. He said, well, where's your mom? I said, my mom still lives in Camden. He said, where she live? I said, Fairview. He said, my wife is from Fairview. So, whoop, whoop, to Camden, New Jersey, Fairview in the house. So, yeah. So I told him, I said, look, if you know anybody needs some wigs, Wigalicious.wigs.com. And he told me to drop a line, and what he could do is see if he could put the link of Wigalicious Wigs on his website. So it was really great, and I became a fan on Facebook. Become a fan on Facebook. Go to his website. It's AaronMcGargoJr.com. But look him up. It's Chef Aaron McGargo. McGargo? Is that how you say it? McGargo. I believe so. Sorry, Aaron. But check out the Facebook and become a fan. And his website is on the little bio. And then you can go buy that seasoning. Because I'm going to buy that seasoning. Hook up my steaks and everything. And be cooking like Big Daddy. So, anywho, I wanted to show you the Jill Scott. And I was telling you guys this is my favorite. I love her. She's light and bouncy. And you'll be like, give you that natural look. But of course, it is made with the Wigalicious Easy Lace Closure. Okay, you know what? I told y'all my hairline is ridiculous, right? So, it gives you, this one, I really like it. It just gives you the appearance that it's growing out of your scalp. Look at it. Don't have to worry about the tracks on the top. Okay? You see that? So you can get all wild with it. And woo! Baby, baby. So here it is from this side. Here it is from this side. And here it is from the back. And I love her. So I've been wearing this wig like every day. I've been sweating in this mama jamma. Haven't had any lift with the tracks up here because that's mostly where I sweat, is at the little brow there. And I just think she is so flirty. I'm buying outfits to wear with this mama jamma, okay? So I hope you guys like it. I just wanted to give you guys the ins and outs because I haven't given you the ins and outs of all the ways. So we did Mary J. Blige, we did Gina, and now we did the Jill Scott. And upcoming is Naomi Campbell, right? I think that's the one I wanted to do. And it might replace the Pocahontas only because I found out, I have to see if I can find another vendor. The skin closures, I have a few of them left over because I ordered them in bulk in different colors. But I think my supplier is not selling them anymore. Ooh. And I found somebody new for the new lace closures. Remember how the other lace closures, people were saying that the lace was a little tough or whatever, and it wasn't like the regular lace. But now I found someone who does the closures just like a lace wig. So you can part it and, wear in that little vicinity. Because you can get them like 5x3 and the smaller, a little bit smaller than that. Excuse me, but I think I'm going to do the 5x3s. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I love you. I truly do. You better believe that. I do. I love you. And I will see you next time I feel like doing a video. All right. God bless.